start. Okay. Carmen, just now you were asking about our Eileen was saying you want to understand about the company background, right? Okay, before I go into the company detail, no, okay. So basically, right, we only had the company is already in the market for more than 10 years. So so far, right, we only have one Facebook page. So I'm not sure whether have you all actually did you all saw our Facebook page?
I think a few of us scrolled through the FB page, the one that was given.
Uh-huh. So you did have a look.
We did have a glance at it.
Okay. May I know what's your feedback?
Um, let me see if any of my groupmates have any feedback.
Yeah. Eileen Mike is in. Did you saw him?
Oh, I didn't see him inside this meeting. Oh, now he's in. I saw his name. Hi, Mike.
All right. Hello.
Okay.
Okay, I think.
Hi. Sorry, I'm
Hi.
late. Okay.
Okay. We just started. So what we have briefed just now is I actually checked with them what is their background. So basically, the 5 of them are actually a degree final year student in marketing. So at the next question we just started asking is actually brief them about we already have more than 10 years. I mean, the company itself has been more than 10 years in the market, and so far we only have a Facebook page. So I'm actually asking feedback from Carmen and the team about the Facebook page. So you just came in at the right time. One question Eileen was asking earlier on was actually they wanted to know more about the company background so that they have more understanding. So I think that one I'll leave it to you. All right. Okay, Carmen, you continue first with the feedback.
Okay, conveying what generally we think is that the FB page looks very simple and plain, I guess. Yeah.
You put it in a very nice manner. Thank you. No worries about that. If it's good, it's good. It's not good, no good. No problem about that. We actually also seeking for improvement.
Okay.
Okay. Other than that,
from our side, it's mostly just generally it's plain, and I think that if we were to make improvements, we will try to make it look more professional and much more sophisticated, because we did check the description where you are targeting high-end clients, right? So maybe a change in the overall design would make it better as well.
may I know, is there anything or what actually capture you most from the Facebook page that have you glanced through?
I would say the thing that captured my eye at least is the use of simple images. So outside of the captions and so on, I would say the images is something that will probably catch people's eyes when they're scrolling through.
Okay. So photos does tells a story. Okay, then so back to Eileen's questions about the company background, right? Mike, over to you. Or is there anything else you want to add on?
Actually, can Mike hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. I think this might be the first time actually MCG is taking out an employer project with our students. Is that correct? Okay. Yeah. So maybe before we start, maybe before I pass the floor to actually Mike to introduce more about MCG wealth management, I just want to give a heads up, not just for the students, but also employers side. So for employer projects right now, what we are having is actually an alignment meeting and kickoff meeting. Basically, I will get maybe later on Mike to introduce more about the company background and also the project expectations, what you will be expecting from the students. Say, because I saw the title you are looking at is actually to create like a company website. Maybe you can share more details, that what are the things, or is there any landing page that you are looking at for the company website itself? Then we can have a Q&A sessions with the students. If students have anything to clarify, they can also ask for more clarifications. Then usually after this meeting, it will be great if we can create like a WhatsApp group for the ease of communication, including our lecturer as well, because since lecturer will be the main person that will be guiding all these students. After that, the moving on, we will be having like a midpoint chat where students will come out like a first proposal or even their ideas and show it over to you. Then you can just give some feedback accordingly. Then last but not least, we usually will have a physical final presentations. It should be conducted before the month of July. So this is where students will actually show you the end product, which is the website in this case. Then you can give them mark and then give them feedback as well. And then upon completing this project, I believe the students will also prepare like a certificate template for you to actually sign off so that you can issue to them, those that are involved in this project, and also for our lecturers. So this is basically the whole process of our employer project. And we shall kickstart the project. If everything is all good in this meeting, we shall kickstart the projects by next week, earlier next week. Then the project shall end before July, as mentioned just now. Is there any questions regarding the employer project process so far?
So okay.
Okay, cool. If that's the case, then I will pass the floor to Mike. Maybe you can, share with us more about your company background and then what is your actually main objective for this project?
All right. Thanks, Eileen. So,
No problem.
okay, I'm Mike Chung. I'm the director of MCG Wealth. Right, basically, we are a wealth financial planning company. So we are established more than 10 years. So actually what we're currently covering is that we are providing one-stop financial solutions to our clients. All right, so it's including insurance, saving, investment, loans, okay, will writings, and others. Okay, so mainly that, of course, our company is expanding, all right? So our core business usually is that when we recruit our new associates in, that we will grow into expand their business via their natural resources. So it means that we are not really focused into using the social medias or technology. That's why just now Carmen said, yeah, our website, our Facebook page is just very normal. Yeah, this is we just create to just have a normal page, right? So that's why now actually I and Jesse collaborations and discussions to actually bring our teams into another levels, that means into the technologies world. So which is more that we want to market our companies and our services via social medias more. And that's why there's ideas that we want to have a landing page. So there's Jesse, collaborate with your college, university, so that we want to have a landing page so they can introduce us to more, in the community. So there's the ideas. Any add-ons from Jesse?
You want to reach out to more audiences because we noticed that nowadays a lot of people, regardless of the age group, right? They also like to browse through, do some research about a particular product or particular company first. So that's why we think that this is something that we need to do. That's why we also want to get some ideas like what is the current people that are looking into it, or how to actually attract more attractive. So we want to attract two things basically. One thing is of course in terms of business part means that people when they see, they will actually want to engage you for our business professionals consultation. Number one. Secondly is also we want to attract talents to actually join our company, so that we can actually share pass down whatever our skills and experiences to actually let more people benefit it from it, so that they can actually go to the market and benefit more people.
Okay, I think I think I pretty get the idea. I'm not sure about the students as well. I would, because since I think the end product you are looking at is actually a company website, and by what Jessie has shared with us just now, you are looking at two things. One is actually on the business part. Another one is actually the talent recruitment part or the talent attractions part. So I can think of the website, what you are looking at in the website itself. It must consist informations first, will be the company background, definitely. Second will be the services. Basically, what you guys are doing, what are the services, what are the things you guys are doing. And then third would be mainly a page where you'll be posting, say, for example, if there's any, job vacancies you have, then maybe how can actually all these interested, individuals can actually apply to your company. Am I getting it correctly? This is what you are looking at for this project. Yep, I saw Mike nodding, so I think, yeah, okay, can. So if that's the case, I think I'll pass it to the students. Do you guys have any questions that you'd like to clarify, or you have any ideas that you'd like to share with our employers here?
Just give me a moment to ask my group mates as well. Okay, so based on your explanation just now, you said that you wanted to ask about the kind of attract the talent recruitment side, right? Can we ask if your companies often do any events or something like that that kind of engages the community?
You mean recruitment activities?
Possibly, other than that, maybe any company activities as well.
We do have company activities, like we do gatherings, we do camping, goal setting, things like this. So our typical meeting, normally we don't do it in the office. We usually all do it outside of the office environment.
Okay.
Yeah, in terms of recruitment activities, we sometimes we do participate in. I mean, we join together with our other partners to actually host career fair or something. So the next upcoming one, actually we're gonna do it in Inti Subang. So yeah, while waiting for that to be finalized. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So talent
Sure.
wise, right, coming to question, talent, right? Because talent, the age group is a bit different, right? So we have the one that is young people like all of you, and we also have those that are with more experiences, means that maybe at the age of 30, 40, like that, right? So the talent that we wanted to recruit are actually, there's two category, I would say. One is the one that is after graduation, means that around 23, 24, right? The other group of people is those that actually had working experiences. Maybe they want to have a change of environment, or people who looks for job opportunity. So those are considered a bit more, not to say very senior, as in senior, but they have a little bit experiences, probably at their early 30s, something like that. So that is the
Okay.
recruitment part, because you point out a very good thing. So I jump a little bit in terms of business, right? Because you mentioned you saw that we actually engage with a lot of high net worth clients, which is true, because our clients are actually in terms of high net worth, normally their age group are slightly higher as well. You get what I'm trying to say? So
Yes.
yeah. Okay. So I'd like to
Okay. Maybe in regards of the events, are you guys open to putting into your website, sharing it to the mass public? Because in a sense, because you are trying to attract talent, like requisition and so on, right? So wouldn't it be a good idea to actually, in a sense, advertise your events to the talents, so they'll be more attracted to be in your company and join your company? If you're open to it, then we would probably add a different page, which is to include like events and so on.
I see. Actually, we are open to it. Actually, we also want to venture into the opportunities that's available. So it's also one thing good is we also want to know, like Carmen, you yourself, what are the things that attract you to join a company, correct or not? So if you think that that's something that is will be attracted to, then by all means, why not?
All right. just testing the waters to see what the company is open up to.
Yes, because we
Um,
also did check out other people's website also, or some are really, professional as a way that yeah, very professional, but some they will include some fun kind of environment. Yeah, so
Yes.
I just want to know that like I mentioned just now, the age group that the people that we want to attract in. So in your opinion, right, with your current the latest marketing trend, things like this, right, I think it will help to actually implement into how you want to bring up the website, right?
Mhm. Okay. We've also prepared a few questions. One is to help us with form submission, and the other one is actually to get more context about the website itself. So regarding the form submission, we have to actually submit a form. Can we actually get your business registration number?
Can I
Business
send you later?
registration number.
You want in?
I share to you later.
Yeah, I
That's no
think
problem
later
at all.
on, yeah,
Ah.
sorry to interrupt. I think later on we will actually create a WhatsApp group. So maybe any informations that the group needs, like the company, I think registration number, we can get it later lah through the WhatsApp. Yeah,
All right,
and
no
also,
problem.
and also one more thing, because just now, I think the group leader also mentioned about, they would like to include some of the company like past activities or engagements into the website. Just wondering if there's any information that we actually can get from, MCG Wealth Management itself. Is there any pictures or videos that you can provide for our students so at least they can incorporate it into the website that they are creating?
The photos we can provide you later, because all the while, right, we only have the Facebook page, and then frankly speaking, we are not so active. One thing, secondly, we don't really promote it through social media or whatsoever. I think Carmen and the team, you all take one glance, you already know. It's a bit like yeah, it's been there. Then that we don't fully utilize it. Like I mentioned, because most of our talent recruitment or even business, right, is actually through our natural market, like what I might mention. Natural today means that we had actually built a name in the market. So sometimes people do come, but then sometimes you also need to reach out for the the bigger market out of that this natural only. So that is something that you want to explore, and we also want to be according to what's the what do you call that now what is the people that are looking into it. So because it's like win-win situation for both parties.
Carmen, do you guys have any more questions that you would like to ask? You can continue.
Okay. Outside of the things and ideas that we have, do you have any specific requests about what type of content or specific content that you want us to include in the website? Or like any very specific information?
Specific information as in our USP, is it? Unique selling point or something like that.
Because just to clarify is that maybe some companies they have something unique that they want their company to include in their websites outside of just the basic, let's say, descriptions and so on. So, is there anything that you have in mind that we need to include?
My side, if you ask me, I don't really have something in mind, but one thing to highlight. So we are quite. I mean, we are baby in this what in this website whole thing. I think you are more expert. You answer it correctly. So we are open to your ideas and suggestions so on. Yeah, so that at least from there also we will see how to move together to align it accordingly. But if you ask me for my side anything specifically, I can't think of right now. Mike, how about you?
Okay. So maybe I can add on some things on the activities that we have lah. Because basically, right, our MCG Wealth is an agency. All right, just to let you all know in details on what our company doing. So our agency is under one big group. It's called a super group. All right. So that's why actually we have our company system. So actually this is what I actually want to highlight it in the website so that let people know that we have this system. We call it RTMM. All right. So R stands for recruitment, T is training, M is for monitoring, and M is for motivations. All right. So of course, just now, JC already highlighted actually our recruitment talk, we have a small event, we have big events. Big events actually can reach up to 1,000 to 2,000 audience. All right. So these are big events to let the like students or those prospect interested, right? The keens, right? They can join the event or the talk to understand more about this financial industry, right? Some of the, and then the next to the trainings. So training also, we have our daily trainings, and then we have weekly trainings. Of course, we also have one-to-one trainings. So of course, if let's say just now you mentioned that what kind of activities and pictures, right? Actually, these are all these we can provide, because we also have some of the is like all from for small group to even big groups trainings we have. All right. So we've been our main company. All right. So then come to motivations and monitoring is more to our events like award recognitions. Because we're doing sales company, right? So we have we're giving awards, some of our big awards that just passed we've been in the Genting Highlands, GICC. All right. So over there we have getting awards based on our sales performance last year. All right. And then usually it's like in the early first quarter, second quarter, we have almost like 3 to 4 events. It's just for the award recognitions. So I see whether if let's say if we can include all these some of the activities or pictures, okay, into the website, so it will be more interesting, to engage the audience, especially the young ones. And then the last one, if let's say what I think actually thinking to add in, because actually I have a friend who shared with me that they saw a lot of website, right? They just post in basic things like these are pictures. Okay, so I have a thought that really see if we can work or not. So we have a like those testimonial video. So on our like on me or even our managers, right, or some of the juniors. Okay, so just ask a few questions and then the testing will be posted in the website. So really see you can work it out like something like this. Okay.
We will try our best. Okay, thank you for that. And maybe a few more questions is that, is there any specific concept or designs that the company is looking for?
As mentioned by JC earlier, right, because we are not the
Okay.
pioneer in this, so maybe you can come out some of the, maybe if let's say you have some of the templates or sample before, maybe you
Some
put
ideas.
some ideas you can share with us. So if let's say we are okay, then we can do proceed.
All right, sure, no problem. I would say maybe a few more questions is that, through your websites, are you thinking of maybe getting the people to set up their appointments through the website?
If you
You
can
mean that
do so,
allow them
yeah.
to directly set an appointment, is it?
Maybe because I heard that you were doing appointments for meeting up with clients and so on. Maybe those like direct appointments. If we can try to maybe incorporate that as well.
If you can do so, it's a good idea. Why not?
We will try to see if we can incorporate that. I would say it's one of a feature that might probably help the company a lot because it connects the client directly with their most desired, I guess, agent in a sense.
Mhm.
Other than this, is there any forms that you would like us to put into the website?
No, open to it.
Okay. Okay. Maybe
Yeah,
in
as
that
long as
sense,
it looks
we would.
okay.
Hmm. we'll probably suggest maybe a specific slot for you to embed any forms that you like to include, because we probably do not have access or the links just yet, so we'll just put it under KIV for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I have a thoughts over here. So just now, like Carmen, you mentioned, you already looked into our Facebook page, right? So it's a very normal. So it means that now usually I see those people doing website, right? They will they put the links, right? The social media links like Facebook, IG into the website, correct? So now what's your idea? You're suggesting us to not putting the link, or you want us to improve our social media first, and you put it?
Okay.
Or you help us to
At
improve
current
our social media.
at current situation, I think it's best not to include it just yet until it's much further improved. Because maybe, to be very frank, the overall design of the social media and the website might come off very different. So, maybe?
Sorry to chip in. I think actually an idea came into my mind. I still think that the group, if possible, you guys can still include the link to the social media where you can have a page is the contact or connect with us kind of page, because actually want to share with Mike and also Jessie, the final products of our students depends on the quality and also your individual preference. If you think that is a good idea, definitely you can roll out straight away as your own company website. If not, right, you can still keep in view first. Then once in the meantime, you can also try to improve your social media postings and all that. Once you're all okay already, then you can just utilize whatever we have that was created by the student groups, and then you can just include the new link itself of the social media. Yeah, that would be my suggestion. Yeah, because I think that both Mike and also Jessie just now also share with us that they are actually quite open to to explore different ideas from our students. So far, I can see that imagine that the website that the students might be coming on will have a different landing page. One is definitely about a company background. Second would be on the services part. What are the services that you guys are actually providing for your clients? Then third one is what Carmen has chip in also just now about the appointment and also everything. Then there's also one landing page is for career where you can post some of the available job positions you have. And then another one would be the one that Mike suggested, which be the testimonial of those that are working in MCG Wealth Management, or it can be those that actually work before with MCG Wealth Management. Yeah, and then the last one I think would be the contact and connect us page lah, where the students can actually help you to link it to your social media, so that anyone that's interested, they also can get more information from there as well. Yeah, I'm not sure if from student sides will there be any more ideas, or actually from Mike or Jessie, do you guys have any other things that you think the students can actually add on into your website? Okay, Carmen, do you have any more questions that you'd like to clarify?
Just one last one. Is the employers okay with us using Wix?
Yeah, because they are not IT students, though, they cannot do like a hard coding for the website. So what they can do, they can only use Wix to create like a very simple kind of company website. Will that be okay with both Mike and Jessie if the students are using Wix to create a website?
Maybe you explain a little bit about Wix. Is it okay? Because I'm not familiar with Wix.
So,
Oh, yeah, Carmen, you can go on.
basically, Wix is a free website itself that allows people to use their templates and also features to create a free website. But to essentially use it and launch it is a different matter. But to create the design, general features, essentially one that people can view and use it in the very basic form is absolutely free. So for students like us, because we don't have access and also the knowledge to create the actual website. Is also why we're suggesting Wix.
Okay, great.
I think that's all from my side. Let's clear all my questions.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Jessie and Mike, do you guys have any things that you would like to add on? No, all good. Jessie?
Not all good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think the students already have a rough idea on how the website will look like. I believe that they are also doing like a meeting minutes as well. So moving on, what will be our next sections is that after this meeting, the group will actually send you the meeting minutes as a recap, basically what we have discussed in this meeting. Then if possible, I can share, because I do not have Mike's contact, what I'll do is that I will share with Carmen's Jessie's contact first. Then maybe the group leader can create a WhatsApp group to include, both employers, career services staff, and also the lecturer as well as your team members. So any information's update regarding this employer project, we will communicate via this WhatsApp group. Yeah, and for further meetups or any questions, I believe I will leave it on the good hands for our students. So they will actually liaise with the employers on the upcoming, meetups or anything. If there's no more questions from both sides, then I think we can stop the recording and end these sessions. So thank you so much everyone for joining. Anything as mentioned, we can just liaise with through the WhatsApp lah.
All right. Thanks, Yiling.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, the
Yes.
rest of four of them, right? Can you just turn on your camera? At least we say hi to you. You say hi to us. Because we already know Carmen now.
Sure. So yeah, Xinyu, Rachel, Inchi, Mei Yi. Yeah, can you
Then
guys
also we
just
can
switch
take
on your
a group
camera?
photo, right?
Sure, can.
Oh, you pretty one. Hello.
I think I just got a question, one more from my group members. Jessie, you mentioned that you were looking at other people's website. Can we maybe know which one you're referencing to?
There are few. Why?
So we get a gauge of maybe what your expectations are also, as well, what we're comparing ourselves to.
Not to worry about that, because sometimes we came, you will browse when you see something, or sometimes we hear like our colleague or other partners, they do something, so we'll just go and check it out. That's the beauty of the internet nowadays. You can just access and then see some idea. Then yeah, actually we know that we need to improve.
Okay.
Or you want that as a reference?
Reference, okay.
Possibly. It will make our lives much easier as well.
But I will try to get someone's website which is done quite well, established. Maybe we can share it in the WhatsApp group, so yes, you can take that as a reference.
All right, thank you so much. Okay. Yeah,
Right.
so yeah,
Yeah.
those are all my group members.
Oh, all right. Wow, all ladies, all girls.
Shall we take a group picture before we really end this meeting?
Sure, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Then on my count, everyone, on a count of 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, all good. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much. Nice meeting you, Jessie, and also Mike.
Yeah, nice
Let's keep
meeting
in
you also.
touch through WhatsApp then.